Tonight, more of what's killing us as WREG delves into the conditions plaguing our community. Some call it the silent killer. Mental health is often not talked about, but definitely taking a toll.
WREG investigator April Thompson shows the impact mental illness is having in Memphis and Shelby County and the push to get it recognized and treated.
Mental illness is a big issue around the country.
An illness that may not be seen, but is definitely felt.
Here in Memphis and Shelby County, we believe it is one of the leading causes of disability, of challenges for people who wind up being incarcerated, and in our young people, of many of the young people who wind up in the juvenile justice system and under the custody of DCS.
Dr. Alpha Stewart is the Senior Associate Dean for Community Health Engagement at the University of Tennessee Health Science Center. She says it's in every community, emotional distress in handling problems and challenges.
We are seeing people who are challenged by the stress of the trauma of living in violent communities, violent homes, and having to deal with these things on a regular basis is creating intense emotional distress in many people in our population here in Memphis.
It doesn't care your race, it doesn't care your sex, it doesn't care how much money you make, religion, whatever like that. It affects everybody.
Brandy Flynn is a mental health specialist in Memphis. She says the key is to make it easier to talk about.
If we bring awareness to it, and if we know, hey, you know, depression does run in my family, or schizophrenia or bipolar runs in my family, well, let me go ahead and place myself in a position that I can better myself, so if it does happen to me, I know how to deal with it.
We have seen instances where mental health breakdowns led to deadly consequences when a person is acting in what's considered a threatening or violent manner and law enforcement is called. Like the case last August when an Osceola man whose family says had mental issues was shot and killed by police after they say he pointed a gun at them.
That's not the type of force that law enforcement is supposed to use on a mental patient. You know,
any MMA child, Lakeside is to serve.
But Memphis broke ground on what is now CIT training.
The MPD program of CIT began in Memphis as a response to law enforcement engaging people with mental illness and recognizing when in fact there are lethal circumstances likely and when in fact they can approach in a different manner.
But we've seen recent deadly encounters when it comes to the mental health of those incarcerated. The Shelby County Jail is now facing lawsuits by families of men who died behind bars.
Justice for Joshua!
Justice for Joshua!
Justice for Marcus!
Justice for Marcus!
Marcus McDonald's family says he had a mental health crisis in May of 2022. He was detained by the Shelby County Sheriff's Department, but they say he was never given the mental evaluation that was supposed to happen. Instead, he was placed in a cell with an inmate who strangled him to death. And several sheriff's officers were indicted in the death of Gershon Freeman, even though his cause of death was listed as a psychotic disorder.
The number of people with mental illness who are incarcerated is growing steadily. It is not reducing. It is growing steadily. And we've got to reverse that trend.
Right now, Shelby County is working through funding for a new mental health facility that will allow jail inmates who suffer from mental conditions to be removed from here, the Criminal Justice Center, and get them the help they need instead of incarceration. But there is concern about making sure service providers are there. A community assessment by Methodist Labano Healthcare found our area lacks services, with 620 residents for every one mental health provider.
A lot of times they're displaced, like they don't have anywhere to go because the services are not there. And then sometimes the services that they do receive, it does not have any type of longevity to it. So there has to be some form of plan for continuous help. And I think that's what we're lacking.
But progress is being made in Memphis and Shelby County. Alliance Healthcare is building a crisis service center in the Binghamton area for adults.
If you are picked up by the police on the street and it's clear that you have a mental illness, then you will be taken there, you will be given some immediate care, and then there is a period of time where you will receive additional care to further stabilize you and make plans for you're not ending up on the street again.
A children's crisis service is also being created, giving immediate options to parents whose kids are depressed or suicidal, a safe, secure, and therapeutic place for the family as a whole. There are also programs within Memphis-Shelby County schools where children and their families can get support so their behavior doesn't result in them getting expelled or suspended.
A lot of people don't know about these programs, and we're working with our partners in the community, a group of us, to really organize resource directories for people so that if you have a need, we want you, we want your school, we want your church, we want your neighborhood association to know what's available in your community.
For your news leader in Shelby County, April Thompson, WREG Investigators.
Now, Dr. Stewart also believes the words we use carry a lot of weight. That's why she's asking that the word juvenile no longer be used to describe underage youth. In fact, she says there is a stigma that comes with that word, saying it weighs on a child's self-image. She prefers words like adolescent or minor. Tomorrow night on News Channel 3 at 10, the WREG investigators take a look at the top illnesses plaguing Memphis and how your zip code plays a role in your wellness.
All right.